Hi, John here, and a Quora reader asks, is their idea for YouTube channel good? So they're saying that they're planning to do a channel with videos like eating 3 apples in 30 seconds and cutting 10 cucumbers in 1 minute, um, and so on. Basically, all kinds of challenge videos. Will it be a good idea? Why not? Are there any channels that did these before? And I was going to basically say that you know the thing is with YouTube is you never know, and it's a thing of trying different things out and stuff and seeing what happens. With that said, though, keep in mind that the three basic things of why people consume content is it comes down to that it's entertaining, educational, or inspirational. That's it. I mean, there's all these different things. If you can do some combination of those, that's great. That's really ideal and stuff like that. But that's the essence of it. I will say though that for YouTube in particular, what really rules first is the long tail search. And what I mean by that is, let's go to cut cucumbers, and this is what comes up. Like kind of cut cucumber for sushi is actually looks like first, cut cucumber for salad, cut cucumber sticks, cutting cucumber, and so on stuff. So the thing there is that, keep in mind that that's really what usually happens and then the more people do search for that, so then now what will happen is that cut cucumber will probably start, things related to that will start showing up in my feed. If I watch these videos and stuff. So that's really what, kind of, and then, you have these ones that like, cats scared of cucumbers compilation, like that happens as well, so that's what's funny is that like, that one's got 9 million views, but it's only still ranked 4th though. And the reason why is that if you notice, how to cut a cucumber, which is keyword optimized, comes first. How to dice a cucumber, because what YouTube is doing, is basically looking to optimize the results for a search, because let's face it, Google owns YouTube, and that's really what, in the big scheme of things, this is about, is that they want to provide quality search results for people looking for things and stuff. So let's go to Google itself, how to cut a cucumber. And let's see if there's any video results. Yeah, as you can see, that one video comes up as the first result, how to cut cucumbers for salad. So as you can see, they're looking to, again, optimize the results for search. I mean, that's the bottom line of it and stuff. So yeah, you can have videos that come, go viral and all that kind of stuff, but it's not something to count on. Now, whether or not you should make a channel to do different challenges and stuff, that's the other part. Is like, then it's more of a social thing, and then and that's the thing of where you're building your audience then based on the fact that like people will subscribe to what you provide, which is again some kind of entertainment value and stuff like that, and maybe a little bit of inspiration, maybe a little bit of education stuff. So that's really the thing, is though, it's just, understanding that, YouTube is really designed for search. On the other hand, it is a social channel, and the thing is that like what you're doing then ideally is also building up an audience and then slowly having people subscribe to you over time and stuff. So that's the thing that like, you can really decide for yourself what your goals are and stuff, who you're trying to basically reach ultimately, because that's the thing that like, really what it comes down to is that like if you can identify who your ideal audience is and stuff and to create content for them, then over time, slowly but surely you'll build an audience that is ready for anything that you produce and stuff. So I hope that helps. And basically, like I said, just wanted to kind of do a short response to this question that came up.